Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Baker McKenzie vlog series, Investing in ASEAN. My name is Jeff Chu. I'm an M&A lawyer of the Baker McKenzie Fenching office in Shanghai. Today, I have the pleasure of having my colleagues, Kun Empika and Kun Nuchia. Empika Kumar, she's a specialist in business reorganization, foreign direct investment, corporate restructuring, M&A, trade competition, and merger control. And Kun Nuchia Tima, she focuses on inbound, outbound, cross-border investments and transactions relates to sales and M&A practices. Both Kun Empika and Kun Nuchia, they are partners of Baker McKenzie's Bangkok office.
大家好，我叫 Empika。
你好，我叫 Nuchia。
你好，两位好。Today, we'll talk about investment and doing business in Thailand from a China perspective. So we are going to be focusing on foreign investment in Thailand as well. Can you briefly point out to us what are the key factors that attract foreign investors to Thailand?
Thanks, Jeff. Nuchia can supplement me, but I think one of the first benefit that we could think of is the market access, because Thailand is currently party to many bilateral and multilateral treaties, and also the newly signed Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, which provide businesses based in Thailand with almost tariff-free trade with other 18 countries. The next benefit I could think of is the strategic location of Thailand, because Thailand is well connected with the other ASEAN member nations, including the fast-growing CLMV, with a good transportation network, including rail, road, water, and airways. Nuchaya probably can supplement me on that.
Another key factor that may attract foreign investors is the development of digital and logistic infrastructure. Our Thai government has developed the plan to transform Thailand into a digital economy. For example, the Digital Park Thailand, which is located in Chonburi province, which facilitates access to the submarine cable system, landing station and data center. Another attractive benefit is the investment incentives provided by our Board of Investment of Thailand, or the BOI. The BOI offers attractive tax and non-tax incentives for many categories of businesses to support foreign investment. For the tax incentives, there are the exemption of the corporate income tax for a certain period, and the exemption of the import duties on the import of machinery. And for the non-tax incentive, the most attractive one for foreign investors is, of course, the exemption to foreign investment restrictions under our foreign business law. The exemption allows a foreign investor to majority own or wholly own the promoted businesses in Thailand. On top of the BOI incentives, the government's mega project, the Eastern Economic Corridor, or the EEC, also provides extra investment incentives for the investment in the EEC area, especially in the 12 sectors, for example, in logistics and digital and technology and innovation sectors. Apart from that, Thailand also offers soft benefits for those who like warm and sunny climate and easy access to our beautiful beach, and for those who like our famous Thai food.
Thank you. So it's RCEP, it's economic incentive, it's access to ASEAN countries, and on top of that, nice weather and good food. Thank you. And then, can you also give us a bit of introduction about Chinese investment in Thailand?
I think Thailand has become a major destination for Chinese investment. BOI investment applications from Chinese investors have increased a lot over the past few years, especially in 2019, where China became Thailand's top source of BOI applications. We witnessed a spectacular increase from $0.9 billion in 2017 to $8.42 billion in 2019. So amongst Chinese investors invested in Thailand, there are some big names as well, as you may know, such as Sinopec, Haier, SAIC, China Petrochemical Corporation. So yeah, there's been a number of Chinese investment in Thailand during the past few years.
Right, those are big names and very impressive numbers. And then there was pre-pandemic statistics. Are you expecting any change in Chinese investment into Thailand in the coming years? Are there any sectors that you expect Chinese investors to set up operations in Thailand in particular?
With the fast-paced demand for digital transformation and the change in customers' behaviors globally, we have seen an increase in the investment in emerging industries like innovation, advanced technologies, e-commerce, and logistics. In Thailand, the change of people's lifestyle where digital economy becomes a vital part of our life can create demand for online businesses or e-commerce, as well as new digital technologies and delivery service platforms in Thailand. So Thailand can be the target for many investors in these sectors. We have seen many Chinese top tech giants establish their operation in Thailand, such as Huawei, ZTE, Tencent, and many more. Our Board of Investment of Thailand, or the BOI, is also offering many incentives, both tax and non-tax, for businesses revolving around online digital technology, such as e-commerce, digital services, platform providers, and etc. For the logistics sector, major Chinese logistic player like Best has also invested in Thailand due to the demand for delivery and logistics services.
Right. So it's not really slowing down or very significantly impacted by the pandemic. And this is very good news to hear. So my next question is, can you give us what are the top 3 challenges or legal concerns in doing business in Thailand?
For the top 3 challenges in investing in Thailand, they would be about what to know, who to know, and knowing what you need to do. First, the difficulty of knowing what is the language barrier. Thai language is the official language used in Thailand, and all of the official documents are all in Thai, and there are no official translations. So, for foreign investors, they could find this a hurdle and discomfort to plan their investments in Thailand by themselves. Secondly, the difficulty of knowing who is the culture difference. For Thailand, seniority and respect are quite important. Relationships and connections also play important parts in doing business here. Therefore, you need to know the right contacts and how to appropriately approach them.
I think I can supplement on the knowing what you should do to understand the laws and regulations and the legal process and requirements. our law and regulations may not be centralized, and they are all in Thai. So it's quite difficult for foreign investors to fully understand the legal processes and requirements that they need to comply with. For example, foreign shareholding restriction, which is one of the main law in investment by foreigner. The rights of foreigner to engage or to do certain business in Thailand are restricted unless a license is obtained. Before investing in Thailand, foreign investors should get a proper advice in order to clearly understand the foreign business restriction regime under Thai law. Also, the compliance with Thai law. Foreign investors wishing to operate business in Thailand should be aware of the regulatory compliance requirement. For example, PDPA, which will become effective soon. We also have competition law. There are other alternatives with respect to foreign investor to invest in Thailand, like a joint venture with a Thai partner. There could be a majority Thai partner investing with foreigners. So they need a proper advice on structuring the minority protection mechanism to protect their interest.
Thank you. That sounds like a challenging environment, but I'm sure that our team in Bangkok is well versed with similar questions. Before Chinese investors go abroad, they were European investors, they were North American investors, they are Japanese investors, and they have all thrived in Thailand as a good investment destination. And that's what I believe that the team in Bangkok could provide good assistance to Chinese investors as well.
Yes, speaking about that, our Baker McKenzie Bangkok office has a team of 60 partners and 240 lawyers. We are specialized in many areas, M&A, business reorganization, foreign direct investment, real estate, insurance, consumer goods and retail, banking and finance, IP tech. Of course, the important element, tax, litigation, and many more industry focuses. We provide one-stop service with global network like you, Jeff. So please don't hesitate if you have any questions. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mpika Nuchia, for this insightful update. And once again, we want to thank everyone for joining us on this vlog series. Please feel free to reach out to us if you would like to any additional information. And before that, take care and bye-bye. 再见.
再见.
Bye.